presentation of Ozark Radio Sports, a division of the Ozark Radio Network.
And we come to you from Marshfield. It's the Class 4 District 11 semifinal round for girls basketball. Here on KDY tonight, West Plains, top seed, 25-1, number 2 in the state against Bolivar, 6-18. Tonight's ball game is brought to you in part by West Plains Savings and Loan, along with Broadway Formal Wear, by Bureau, West Plains Locking Tea, Barnett's Meat Processing, Cobby's Electric Motor Service, Dairy Queen, El Charro, Southern Missouri Community Health Center, along with State Farm Agent Adam Mansfield, and West Plains Propane. And tonight, the Lady Zizzers play for the first time in a while. They've had about a week layoff, and they'll see if they can be sharp here in this game against Bolivar, a team that they have beaten this year one time, 47-33, back in December in West Plains. But with a 6-18 record, Bolivar is bound to be better than that tonight because they've had players hurt most of the season. At one time, they had as many as 3 starters out. Everybody is back and healthy for them now, so this is probably the best shape they've been in since the season began. West Plains and Bolivar in girls basketball, and that's coming up in just a couple of minutes. We'll be back in 2 minutes with the starters and the tip between West Plains and Bolivar from Marshfield on KDY.
Did you know that small businesses help create a majority of new jobs and depend heavily on local banks for financing? That's why at West Plains Savings and Loan, we want to put your money to work growing our local economy. Stop in today and find out why so many families and local businesses choose West Plains Savings and Loan. Since 1919, helping to grow our local economy. Member FDIC.
Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri.
Prom season is almost here, and Broadway Formal Wear has the tux or suit for you. Broadway Formal Wear is located at 911 Broadway in West Plains. Visit their tux selection online at jimsformalwear.com. Call Angie at 417-257-7579 for questions on your tux or suit. Visit her for all your prom and wedding tux needs. Rentals are available for tuxedo, full suits, or just a vest and tie. Visit Broadway Formal Wear in West Plains.
Bureau in West Plains is ready to take care of all your business needs. Whether you are starting up an office or it's time to upgrade, stop into Bureau and see the great selection of office furniture. They now offer janitorial and safety supplies. And when you need copiers, printers, or their supplies, they have those too. Online ordering is available, and they offer free next-day delivery in the West Plains area. Give Bureau a call at 256-6808.
Zizzers basketball action continues now on KDY.
Starters coming up. A reminder, we do have a severe thunderstorm warning in effect until 7 o'clock for Texas and Shannon counties. Texas and Shannon County under a severe thunderstorm warning until 7 o'clock tonight. And we'll have a tornado watch in effect until 1 o'clock this morning for the entire listening area. So just be aware of that. A tornado watch in effect till 1 for the entire listening area. Texas County, Shannon County, a severe thunderstorm warning. That's in effect till 7 o'clock. All right, let's take a look at the starters for both basketball teams, and we'll start with the West Plains Lady Zizzers with a mark of 25-1, coached by Scott Womack, assisted by Cass Johnson. And the starting five for them will go like this. They'll go with Mackenzie Brunson, a 5'7 junior, Allie Holzapfel, a 5'9 senior, Bree Harlan at point, a 5'4 senior, Ashton Judd, a 5'10 sophomore, and Cass Cunningham, a 5'9 senior. For Bolivar, Their starting five will go like this. Trinity Williamson is a 5'11 junior forward. Kara Larimore is a 5'8 junior. Ashton Lynn is a 5'5 junior point guard. Lexi Berry is their best player. She's a 5'6 junior. She can really score. And Daylin Vanderen, a 5'11 freshman, will start up front. And that takes care of the starting five for the Lady Liberators from Bolivar. Ben Glasgow is their head coach, assisted by Stacey Wells and Laura LaSalle. And we have a very good contingent from West Plains here. You'll know it when the Lady Zizzers do something tonight. We've got a very good representation up from Howell County and surrounding area to root for West Plains here tonight. West Plains will be the home team on the scoreboard, so they'll be wearing the white. Bolivar will be in the gold and blue. The officials for the ball game tonight, Kathy Shoup, Jamie Dunn, and Doug Epler. And West Plains ready to come out of the huddle, and here they come and ready to play some ball. This, again, West Plains beat Bolivar 47-33 early in the season. Circumstances were a little bit different for the Lady Liberators at that point. So they are healthy and feeling good about themselves. Tip is won, though, by West Plains, and this basketball game is underway, and a throwaway by West Plains right out of the gate as the Liberators pressured off the one tip and a cross-court pass went sailing out of bounds. So here we go, the other direction now. And it'll be Bolivar with the basketball coming up with Lexi Berry at the right point. She's bigger than 5'6", I can tell you that. Pass inside, tipped out of bounds. Good play by Ashton Judd. It will stay with Bolivar. This game is being video streamed on our website, OzarkRadioNews.com. Here's the inbound play in the middle. Ball slapped away, stolen away. West Plains gets turnover. One-on-one the other direction. Bree Harling steps through, lays it up, no good. Rebound is on the deck. Picked up by Brunson. Free throw line, Ashton Judd. She pulls up from 10, and that's good. Ashton Judd gets West Plains on the board, and here comes the press. 2-1-2 full court press. Up the right sideline. They'll feed it ahead, and now get to the middle, to the left corner. Ball fake by Kara Larimore to the left corner again. Now open shot. They don't take it. Now long range left side for a three is no good. And the rebound volleyed around, controlled by Ashton Judd. And here she comes up the left side with the left hand. Passes it ahead. High pass, too high, out of bounds. Tried to force that a little bit. And West Plains with their second turnover of the ball game. Tonight's game again brought to you in part by West Plains Savings and Loan, Broadway Formal Wear, and by Bureau. Again, this game is being televised on our Hot Country KDY Facebook page and our website, OzarkRadioNews.com. And we'll be doing that the rest of the way. So no matter how far away the Zizzers go, you'll be able to see the ball game if you can't make the trip. Lexi Berry on the right side, dribbles in, now back out. To the left point, to the right point. West Plains plays that always effective matchup zone. To the high post, dribble to the baseline. Trap, ball dribbled out of bounds. It goes back to the West Plains. That's a case where you don't steal the ball, but you hold your ground and make the dribbler handle it, and one more bounce, and it went out of bounds off her knee. So second turnover on Bolivar here early on, minute and a half in. 2-0 is the score. And now a little half-court trap employed by Bolivar. In the left corner, Holzapfel with it. Bounce pass out. Bad pass. That's going to go backcourt, and that will be a backcourt violation against West Plains. So West Plains, uncharacteristically, not reacting very well to pressure. 2-0. West Plains by 2. Bolivar with the basketball. They shoot to the goal to our right as we broadcast and film from the mezzanine here at Marshfield High School. In the corner with the ball, Berry, cross-court pass, right side, baseline, good play, knocked out of bounds by Cass Cunningham as they tried to get it inside to their post player, Daylin Vanderen, 5'11 freshman. They have good overall size on this team. The front line, 5'10", 5'8", 5'11". Berry to the right side. Berry's the one you're going to have to keep a close eye on tonight. Left side, left corner. Dribbling across the lane. Right-hand runner is up and good. Trinity Williamson with the shot going left to right across the lane. A little running hook shot. Down the front court. West Plains gets their offense set. To the middle. There's Brunson. Gets inside. Goes up. Block. Got it back. And now we'll try to deal it out. And does out to Bree Harlan. Dribbles over to the right side. In the left corner. Cass Cunningham passed up the shot. Bolivar playing a trapping zone. Trying to take West Plains out of their offense. Cass, left corner, goes in, leans in, shoots, no good, and a charge. She didn't get her full body, but she got her half body going in on the left side of the basket. And first foul of the ball game, and it's called on Cass Cunningham. The one thing when you're playing in a tournament like this, if you're Bolivar, you're playing with house money. No one expects you to win this game tonight. And so there's really no pressure on you. Berry lost the basketball, stolen up ahead. Good pass, Cass Cunningham. Stops, lays it up, and good. Cass slowed down to let the player go by and then laid it off the glass off the third Bolivar turnover. Both teams have turned it over 3 times. Up the right side front court, Ashton Lynn nearly lost it. Gets it back. Ball knocked away by Holzapfel. Goes back court, but it'll stay with Bolivar. Left side, Lexi Berry. Puts it on the floor with the right hand. Drives across the lane. Puts it up off the back iron. Won't go. Rebounded by Ashton Judd. And a travel with the basketball. As Cass got the pass and got her feet a little tangled, and that'll be turnover 4 on West Plains. 4-2, 4:36 to go in the first quarter from Marshfield High School. Berry will throw it in out to the left point. Tried to get a return pass, but couldn't. Now gets it on the left wing. Lob pass inside. Good feed. Ball back out to the wing now to Ashton Lynn. Berry from 3 way out, and that's no good. Rebound, Bree Harlan. Left side of the key will bring it up with the right hand. Passes cross court to Brunson. Harlan, high post. Ashton Judd puts it on the floor, dribbles in. Double team to the left baseline. Allie Holzapfel on the left side. Mackenzie Brunson, right point, right corner pass. Cross court, skip pass. Brunson open for 15. Good. Mackenzie Brunson gives the Lady Zizzers their first separation of the night. 6-4. Or 6-2, that is. 6-2 score. Up by 4. At the point, Berry for Bolivar. Left corner. Here's a 2. Wide open. That's way too long. Chased down the corner by Vanderen. She gets it inside, back outside, high pass, and that ball will be safe going out of bounds by Lexi Berry, who's guarded by Ashton Judd on the perimeter. Pass inside, bad pass, waited for Trinity Williamson to cut across. She never moved, and the ball went sailing out of bounds. So now both teams have thrown it away 4 times, and West Plains will come back. Bolivar picks up at midcourt. On the left side, Brunson has it. Dribbles it across to the right point, right corner. Ashton Judd dribbled it out of bounds, and that's turnover 5 on West Plains. Didn't know better. You'd say West Plains was playing a little tight right now. But they're up 6-2. And again, it's been a week since West Plains played a game. Bolivar in the backcourt against the press. Up the left sideline, Lexi Berry. And they should make her go to her left. She is purely right-handed. She dribbles around a double team, and that's going to be the second foul on Cass Cunningham, and that's a bad development right there. There's only 2 fouls, but Cass has both of them. So Coach Womack will leave her in for now, but if she hits 3, she's done for the half. Left corner, here's a 3, no good. Rebound, Ashton Judd fights for it, tips it out of bounds, and it'll be Bolivar basketball. 3 minutes left in the first quarter. In the first 5 minutes, West Plains has held Bolivar to just a field goal. Inbound play, tipped away and stolen. Bree Harlan in the backcourt. Up the right sideline, Cass Cunningham. High post, Ashton Judd, underneath pass, whistle, away from the ball, and that's a travel. Ashton Judd called for a travel violation. 6 turnovers here early on. Drew Harris will come into the game for West Plains and give Ashton Judd a break. And so she'll be playing on the wing, front wing of this matchup zone. Berry to the right corner. They'll launch another three, and it's around and out, no good. Tipped over, picked up by Vanderin. Back out on the wing. They'll reset. Dribbling in, Berry. She shoots off balance off the side iron. Won't go. Cass Cunningham will get the rebound, and back will come West Plains with it. McKinley Hedges, a 5'6" sophomore guard, is in the game now for Bolivar. Right side, high post to the corner. Cass will shoot a three from there, and it's good. Cass Cunningham. She makes one of those. You better bar the door because it could start raining threes. 9-2 at the timeout with 2:08 to play. A 30-second timeout here in the first quarter. West Plains on top by 7, and we're back in 30 seconds on KDY.
West Plains Lock and Key, where tradition meets technology. They have expanded their services once again to better serve you. They have invested in technology and now can produce and program keys for even more hard-to-key vehicles like some BMWs, Toyota, Mini Cooper, and more. And they can retrieve the keypad information for Ford vehicles. So if you are having trouble getting keys made for your vehicle, call West Plains Lock and Key 256-8862, where tradition meets technology. That's West Plains Lock and Key.
Back to the court and Zizzer basketball on Hot Country KDY.
Well, it's been a turnover-plagued first quarter, but West Plains, in spite of having 6 turnovers to 5 for Bolivar, lead this game 9-2. Cass Cunningham with 5, Ashton Judd with 2, and Mackenzie Brunson with 2. Bolivar in the front court. To the high post, bounce pass backwards, and that was a walk. Here's a three on the right wing, and that's good. Hedges, who just came to the ball game, gives them a three, and that makes it 9-5. Right corner, Cass Cunningham against the zone. To the high post, Ashton Judd back in the ball game, left wing, wide open. Brunson for a three, that's no good. Rebounded by Ashton Judd. Goes up and scores. Ashton Judd hitting the board with her second field goal. Boy, she gives this team a lot with her size, scoring ability, rebounding, defense. On the wing, Hedges, right point. Here's another three, and that's good. Lexi Berry, and that's what West Plains has to be aware of, her ability to shoot the basketball. Here's a steal at midcourt. In the front court, Williamson gives it over, right side drive, ball knocked away and stolen right back by West Plains. 50 seconds left in the first quarter, 11-8 to score. Cass Cunningham goes to the baseline, gets around the defender, pulls up, little 5-footer is around and out, and a fight for the loose ball, a tie-up, and it'll go back to Bolivar. Ashton Judd was on the deck going after it. Cora Roten is in the ball game. A lot of Rotens over at Bolivar. She wears 42. She is a 6-foot freshman. Again, a severe thunderstorm warning in effect till 7 tonight for Texas and Shannon counties. In the front court, Lexi Berry has it. Lob pass in, good play, knocked away by Brunson, picked it up by Ashton Judd. Another turnover. Up the right.
It's a 2 for Tuesday. This is severe weather coverage on the Ozark Radio Network.
That means it could be me, my boss, or my boss's boss, or me, my favorite sister, or my other sister.
And very good Monday evening. I'm Gary Lee. As we turn our attention towards the weather, we have a severe thunderstorm warning that is in place for Howell County until 7 p.m. this evening. Now at 6:03, a severe thunderstorm was located about 7 miles north of Bakersfield, or 16 miles southwest of West Plains, moving east at 35 miles an hour. The hazards are 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts and half-dollar size hail. This is a radar-indicated severe thunderstorm. The impact, hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. The locations impacted will be West Plains, Willow Springs, South Fork, Peace Valley, Pottersville, Siloam Springs, Moody, Mountain View, Pomona, Brandsville, Lanton, Caulfield,
and White Church. A tornado watch remains in effect until 1 a.m. for South Central Missouri. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Again, severe thunderstorm warning for Howell County until 7 p.m. this evening. Now going to the radar that is kind of starting to really get active as these showers and storms start to develop and again travel to the east. We've also got a severe thunderstorm warning that is in place for eastern Ozark County, as again this is radar indicated, and we have once again the same scenario with 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts and large hail, which could cause damage to roofs, siding, and trees. The locations include Norfolk Lake, Bakersfield, Sycamore, Dora, Udall, Gainesville, Hardinville, Tecumseh, and Zion. So again, this is a severe thunderstorm warning for eastern Ozark and Howell County until 7 p.m. The conditions are favorable as well for, tornadoes, as we have this tornado watch that is in place until 1 a.m. And this is covering several counties in the listening area. But again, right now, the severe thunderstorm warning for Howell County is in place until 7 p.m. And we're seeing the activity right now, the heaviest of this, just a little bit south of West Plains. And again, this is all kind of moving to the east. And also there in the Bakersfield, Moody area, Caulfield as well, seeing some pretty heavy precipitation. And that is right there on as well around Gamaliel, Arkansas. And moving on up into Ozark County. We've got some other storm systems in eastern Shannon County as well that's moving off to the east. That's packing a pretty good punch across the listening area. 7 p.m. tonight is a severe thunderstorm warning for Ozark and Howell County. Again, if you are in its path, you need to seek shelter immediately, and you want to stay away from windows. You want to, stay away from large trees, because you can also expect lots of lightning to be associated with this storm that's going to be moving through. The locations impacted in Howell County, again, West Plains, Willow Springs, South Fork, Peace Valley, Pottersville, Siloam Springs, Moody, Mountain View, Pomona, Brandsville, Lanton, Caulfield, and White Church. This storm is moving at about 35 miles an hour to the east. And as we bring up our tracker and look at that, this is also going to impact as it moves to the east over into Oregon County, Rover as well, if it stays together. And you're going to get off into that northern portion of Oregon County and the southern portion of Shannon County, just a little south of Terracida and Bartlett, as it moves to the east. But again, this storm is pretty heavy in the southern portion of Howell County and also the eastern edge of Ozark County. Coming in from northern Howell County, there's no rain till you get right in the city limits of West Plains, and that's where you really start to see this storm off in the distance. Severe thunderstorm warning for Howell County and Ozark County until 7 p.m. Your severe weather coverage, of course, on Ozark Radio Network is brought to you by KT Roofing, and we will keep you abreast of any changes that come about. We'll stay here as long as it takes.
Back at Marshfield High School, where it's 21-11, and the West Plains Lady Zizzers have opened up an 10-point lead here in the second quarter, leading going into the second by 6. A three-pointer by Cass Cunningham, a two from Ashton Judd, and a two for Allie Holsapple. Bolivar's responded with a three from Lexi Berry, and that's where we're at, 21-11. 9 turnovers by Bolivar here in the first half, but 7 from West Plains, and that's really kind of slowed West Plains from jumping out to a bigger lead as it stands right now. And as this game has gone on, Coach Womack has made some adjustments to get the ball against that zone from Bolivar into some vulnerable spots, and it's really working now. Here's the free throw. 3-point play is good. Ashton Judd who just missed 2 free throws, comes back, gets a bucket and 1, and makes it. And it's 22-11. Front court to the right corner. Hedges, who made their throws out front, stolen by Ashton Judd. Ashton knocked away from behind. It will be West Plains basketball. And as is characteristic for West Plains, they really make it hard to handle the ball in the front court. Here's the inbound underneath. Great feed. Layup good as Cass Cunningham hit Allie Holstapple on the weak side. She made a great catch of that great pass and finished it. Now it's 24-11. West Plains looking to advance to the championship on Friday, as is Bolivar. Lexi Berry on the left side. To the right wing to Hedges against the West Plains matchup. Berry's knocked in 2 from deep range. She gets a screen from the point, fires it up, and it's good. Scott Womack swings his hand to the floor like, gee whiz. That's exactly what we've talked about, and I'm sure it is. 24-14. Bree Harlan to the right corner. Cass Cunningham over the top, left wing. Brunson with another 3. This time it's short, but rebounded by Ashton